Now Parker. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
There's the pick. Reeves outside. The offensive rebound. Back to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Reeves outside. No good with the triple. They get a hand on it. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Giannis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Reeves. Now Jokic. Back to Reeves. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Giannis with the drive. Three-pointer, Lillard.
Excellent defense there from Barnes. When he's active, he is a difference maker on that end.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Reeves with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Pass to Jokic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Lillard outside. Okongwu. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
So much strength from Okongwu. 6'8", 235. He's a strong guy.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kev. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Guys?
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Well, that's just inexcusable defense there. If you give Jokic a lane like that, the joke's on you.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, you set him up, and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Pass to Jokic. Reeves with it. He has 5. Jokic a screen. Shoots from 14. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Jokic has got 6.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Money from the wing.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And the rejection by Lively. Here's Barnes. Pass to Lively. And Barnes gets double-teamed. Outside for George. The 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the wing right side. 3-pointer, Lillard. Good D by Barnes.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Lillard's got 7 points.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Brown. Cardinals with the ball. They trail by 3. Lillard misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And George, here we go. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Jackson in the corner. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And here's Giannis. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And the Cardinals miss again.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Parker drives in. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
Out to Powell. It's Parker with the drive. Barnes outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Barnes. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Portis can't get it to go. Pass to Barnes. Here's Reeves. He's got 7. Inside. A slam by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Barnes. Here's Parker. Now Reeves. Connects from three-point range. Reeves has got 10 points in the game.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Brown. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Parker inside. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. From deep, Reeves. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. And Barnes sends it back.
Tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. There's a screen. Lillard outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Cardinals. Jokic has a two-pointer. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The visiting team, 29.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so Brown will bring it up for the Cardinals. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Out to Parker. Jokic a screen. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Lillard left side. Pass to Brown. And Okongwu has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Barnes the screen. Now, here's Jokic. Misses the three. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cardinals. Jokic a screen to the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
George keeping those eyes alert.
Giannis high post. Poked loose. Stolen by George. Up top, Reeves. He's got 10. Jokic inside. On the wing, Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Cardinals with the rebound. 3-on-3. From deep, Giannis. And again, it's the Cardinals with a three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Barnes the screen. Reeves gets the bucket.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. Again, the Cardinals score.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Parker looking around. Outside for Jackson. Down low. And stolen by Okongwu. Over in the corner, Lillard. Outside, Butler. That's tipped. Left side, Irving. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Irving. With the tip. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Cardinals leading by 7. Brown wide open. He fired. Nailed from three-point land.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Jokic inside. He's got 10. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump in. Cardinals with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Lillard from outside. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got 13.
Well, few shoot from deep range as well as Lillard, and he takes a lot of these extra long shots.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Sinks the triple. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 14 now for the Cardinals. On the wing, George. And it's good on the assist by Parker. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Good! Giannis from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
2 points. That one goes. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulders.
And that one's good. Parker.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Here's Parker. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Stolen by Quickly. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 6 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Takes the 3. Here's Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Cardinals.
The visiting team, 44.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Parker. Pass to Jokic. Butler with the steal. Back to Antetokounmpo. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's now 26 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cardinals.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Cardinals. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Okongwu. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor. And really, Parker is scoring the ball extremely well right now. Hard to slow him down when he's this hot. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Cardinals leading by 16. Lillard with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Parker outside. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
Excellent defensive effort there by Giannis to disrupt the shooter.
From downtown, Barnes grabs the miss. From past the arc, Cardinals with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to Parker. Pass to Barnes. Reeves outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. T.A. Just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing his teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Cardinals will go for a different look here. And Reeves drops them both.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Here's Irving. Outside Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And so Brown will bring it up for the Cardinals. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Parker with it. Lillard picks him up. Irving outside. The long shot, no good. Cardinals leading by 18. Butler. Hands off. Now Irving puts up the 3. Down he goes for 3.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Butler. Now Okongwu. Jokic with the steal.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply...
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cardinals.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the court.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. With the shot, it's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Now we see the Cardinals taking the win here.